can tell, it's been a long time since I've done this. I forgot how it all works. And there we are. Hey, everybody. Sorry for all the trouble. I guess I forgot how to do YouTube since we haven't done any since we were in Disney World last October.
Got the notification.
So, anyway, I figured it out, and I think I got all the right buttons pushed, and I think you should be able to see us and hear us. And it does look like we got a couple, 2 or 3 people in chat. Hey, Mary Ellen.
Yay.
How are you? Timothy,
girl.
how are you? Glad at least a couple of people could join us. I know some people always end up watching on the replay. But we have some big news to talk about, and we're going to talk about how our channel did in 2019. And hey, Cargo, awesome!
Yay.
Oh, Cargo already knows what the news is.
Yeah, Mary Ellen might too.
Hi, Sooner Girl. Well, yeah, I guess some people could know, but
Yeah.
we're going to talk about it anyway. And do our year in review for the channel and talk about, where we were and where we're going and what we hope to accomplish, and just sit and chit chat. So, Christmas, our daughter always gets us a joint present that we open together. And we got the present sitting here. I think Lori, it's Joey's World.
Yay.
Oh, that makes my day. It's not very often they get to join
All
us
my
live.
favorite people are in the chat.
Wait a minute, I'm not in the chat. I
Here
thought
you
I
are.
was a favorite. Oh, okay.
You're the
Yeah,
head.
but I'm not tippy typing like everybody else.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's all right.
Anyway, we got this joint Christmas present from my daughter, which we have laying next to the computer. And we're going to kind of open it up like we did on Christmas.
Although, yeah, never mind.
I know there's a lot of people in the chat that probably know, but you haven't seen what the present was.
Yeah.
So anyway, you go ahead and grab it.
All right.
And we'll let Lori take over the stream here.
So this was how we got it. I think there was a little black bow in the corners, black and red.
A black bow? Does that mean it's a bad thing?
No, it just looked really good on the box.
And it had Disney princess paper in it.
This is the paper. And at this point on Christmas morning, I still had no clue because, this was not on my mind.
Thanks, Leanne. I'm glad you like the background.
Voila!
So anyway,
Yay!
Lori picked up on it right away. My first thought was, that's not going to fit either one of us.
I knew what it was because, And this is the other one. It's Baby B coming in August.
Yep, due date's August 25th. She asked us to not tell anyone.
That was the hardest thing to do.
Until after her first doctor's appointment.
I was running around telling random strangers that I did not know. I shouldn't say.
Yeah.
I wasn't running around doing, but I told a few that would never see me again, had no clue who I was, and I'm sure they thought I was stupid. But I had to say something to somebody.
Yeah, or you would explode. But the biggest thing that I had to
I know, right, Joey's World?
get into my head was after we opened the present and we figured out, there's going to be a baby.
And she got stupid video of me reacting.
Yeah, oh, yeah. We should have had that video. We could have played
I know,
it.
I thought about that, but no.
So she looks over at me sitting in my chair and says, well, Dad, since you're retired,
Yay, Cargo, right?
we have a built-in babysitter.
Yeah.
So it looks like Grandpa Bill is going to be raising another child. So I guess the child or the baby Yoda or whatever you want to call it will be spending Monday through Friday with me while everybody's at work. Which is fine as long as the kid never needs a diaper change.
Gonna be a long day for you and that kid.
Yeah, no doubt. We have a picture that we treasure in our household when Jennifer was stranger. Oh, Lisa, that's awesome. Oh, that's funny. And that's about what it was like. We went to see Rise of the Resistance. And we're at the movie theater, and we go to a big fancy AMC, and it had the Dolby surround sound cinema and the plush seats with footstools and a bar. So you can go over to the bar and grab a drink before you go and watch the movie.
That was amazing.
She's standing there telling the bartender that we're going to be grandparents.
Of course, this was the Saturday after Christmas, wasn't it? Yeah. So it was still fresh.
Yeah, it was a Saturday
Yeah.
after Christmas.
So I'm like, Jennifer, I can't believe that you're making us hold off. It was hard because we just had one of our doctors at work just had her baby last Saturday, and then or a week ago. What I don't even know what day it is. A week ago tomorrow. Anyway, and then one of the other girls there is expecting in May, right around my birthday. So every time they all got on the whole baby thing, I was like, I can't talk. So anyway, it was hard, but it's better now.
Yeah, yeah. With the news is out in the wild. I know Lori put a post on Facebook, which is how probably a lot of people found out. And at last count, she was like
I'm
over
not.
100,
No, I'm not over yet, but I'm right at 100
100
views
comments or views or
and
likes or
Yeah,
whatever.
whatever. It's amazing how much support there is out there, and I'm really grateful.
Well, somebody thinks you're cute, Lori. I wonder who that cargo.
I think Cargo's cute too. I think you're all cute. I love all of you.
So
Cool, Cargo.
life is going to change in our household. Evidently, we're going to. Tina McNeil, how are you?
Oh, hey, Tina.
Welcome. I don't know if you knew the news or not. I do have the replay turned on so you can go back and watch from the beginning. I think if I did it right. Oh, we're going to have a replay right now.
This is the news, Tina. Our daughter is expecting. We're going to be grandparents. I can't believe it. We never really thought it was going to happen for various reasons, but I was okay with that. You know, I enjoyed everybody else's babies and stuff, and now we get to enjoy one of our own. I can't wait.
And the big thing is that, you know, baby equipment, bottles and strollers and car seats, that's changed a lot in 30 years.
Yeah, I was looking around at Walmart, and I'm like, wow, they didn't have this 33 years ago, because that's how old Jennifer is. And so I was looking around at all the, not to mention the clothes. Of course, they want to find out the sex in April, I think she said. So I'm really kind of holding off buying things and until we find out what it is.
Thanks, Tina.
Yeah, but I was looking at all the silly little things that you don't think of, like, you know, pacifiers and stuff like that. And stuff's really changed over the years. I guess I need to get with the program, huh?
Yep.
Oh, anyway, so that was our big Christmas news, and we are all already planning for 2021, bringing the baby to Walt Disney World at the end of the year. Yay, hearts for grandparents. I love it. Anyway, yeah, there is. Yes, there is, Tina. Lots of stuff at Walt Disney World. I'm sure that's going to be my focus when we come in December.
Anyway,
Yeah, right, Cargo?
so I guess maybe we
Yeah.
need that's what we need to do, Cargo, is we need to get everybody together and do a baby exchange.
Ah.
You know anybody that's having babies?
Oh, that's a good idea. I love it.
I don't know. Maybe that's not a good idea. I was thinking like, you know, baby Mickey ears or something.
There you go, Cargo.
Oh, no, Timothy, I'm not going to research anything. That's my department. If they want me to babysit, they need to buy it all and bring it all over to me.
She's already got two girlfriends that have 5-year-olds that were her best friends from high school, and so they're ahead of the game. And they've been patiently waiting on her to catch up. So now we have all this stuff that's being donated to her. So a lot of that will come over here. So, you know, we don't have to buy like duplicates of things, which is really awesome. So
Switch baby. Yes, we'll have a baby swap. I like that, Mary Ellen. Oh, that's hysterical.
That could be really
Oh, my
interesting.
goodness.
Well, you can create baby items, Cargo. The bib idea was a really great idea. I like that a lot. No, my baby years are long over. Yeah, well, We thought ours were too, Tina, but now we're going to have a new little baby in the family.
Well, you get to go to
What?
work. I have to raise the
Yeah, yeah,
child.
I still, yeah, well, whatever, dude. And he's
It's
calling it the
the
child.
child. I tried to call it Baby Yoda, but Jennifer said,
She didn't
no,
like
she
that.
didn't like that. Because
Oh,
she
this is so
showed,
fun.
hopefully Jennifer won't watch this live stream. She showed me the sonogram of the baby, and I said, "That's Baby Yoda," because looking at it, it would be like looking down on the Baby Yoda carrier from the top, and it's a Baby Yoda in there. I'm telling you. But Dad has this bizarre sense of humor.
Yeah.
So anyway, hand me that.
Okay.
Another Christmas present that I got
Moving on.
that I'm thinking about. We'll see how it works. I'll have to set some things up.
And hopefully you guys can see this okay. We're having
Whoops. Sorry for the
it's really
glare.
dark outside today.
It's a Lego Star Wars. It's got a bunch of action figures, little Lego figures, and it's the ATST. So I'm thinking about babies. You guys give me a break, will you? I'm thinking about maybe putting my Lego Christmas present together and filming it, and then obviously speeding it up because I'm not really very fast.
I think a baby swap would be like where they send people after you and arrest you or something.
Well,
I don't think that's
I was
kosher.
I don't know. Maybe it could be a new reality show.
Oh yeah, like wife swap.
Yeah,
Oh, good grief.
it's one thing I do love about live streams is they get really silly.
Yeah. We haven't had any good silly in a while.
True.
Oh.
So anyway, kind of on to our year in review. It's been an interesting year for the channel. We
Yeah.
had some pretty good achievements. We didn't get as far as I would like. When we started the year, we were at 244 subscribers, about just over 10,000 views, and I'd uploaded 64 videos. We finished the year, and actually, it was much better than I thought. But we finished the year at 512 subscribers and 41,000 views, and I've uploaded 125 videos and or live streams. So we gained, 30,000 views and almost doubled our. I guess we did double our subscribers.
Yeah. Well, almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost. Last week, we did hit our required 4,000 hours of watch time. Now, if I could only find another 500 subscribers
Most
somewhere.
people have it the other way around. They get all the
Yeah, everybody gets
subscribers
the
and no
subs
watch
first
time.
and have trouble getting the watch time.
Yeah.
I get the watch time first. And our top videos of the year were kind of, well, there was one, the number one video was not a surprise. Some of the rest of them were. Well, I'll do the top four of the year. Starting with number 4 was riding Triceratops Spin at Animal Kingdom. We'd never ridden on that ride. And the video is funny, pretty popular. It's had 780 views, and it's not very long, and it's just us being silly on the ride. Number 3 is a video I shot in 2018 of our beach club studio. I usually do room tours if we're staying somewhere different. It's had 789 views. The number 2 video was an old TV show. Back in the days before YouTube, any TV show that was on concerning Disney, we recorded on the DVR, and then I dumped it off to a DVD. So I was looking for something to post one day and stumbled across the Samantha Brown show, Samantha Brown's Disney Favorites. And it's amazing. I mean, I guess everybody loves Samantha Brown and wishes she was still doing Disney stuff. But it's had 851 views. And the number one video, Alexa, drum roll, please.
Okay.
The number one video was the 2019 Indianapolis 500 qualifications, which was no surprise. That was our most successful live stream ever. We had 700, a little over 700 concurrent viewers. And at the end of the year, the watch count was 18,587. I checked it today. It's now at 18,835.
It's crazy.
Hopefully, when we do a live stream at the track again this year, it will be even bigger and better. I'd love to hit 1,000
Cool,
or
you
more
guys.
viewers at one time.
And we will be doing the 500 qualifications live stream again this year.
Yes, I'm also going to do some other 500 stuff. A couple of things that I've got planned, and since racing seems to be so popular among a lot of my subscribers, I may try to do some more racing stuff. I know we have.
We have a lot of it here. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
we do have a lot of it here. We have the 500. We got the Brickyard. We got.
We should maybe take a little trip down to Daytona and get the Daytona 500.
Yeah.
I wish.
We got the National Drags in September.
Oh, yeah.
There's also a local figure eight racetrack that runs figure eight races, and they're just a hoot. We also have, well, I guess back to the year in review. We had went to Disney World in 2019 in October. Took the kids with us, and it was our first time at Galaxy's Edge. And I haven't posted any of the Galaxy's Edge video yet. Still need to do some editing, but never realized I could say the word awesome so many times in a row. That land just totally blew me away, and I never even got a chance to ride on the Falcon. We just got busy, and I was doing so much filming, and there's always, this year maybe.
We were hanging out with It's Joey's World on one. Actually, was that our last day there? And then we went to Yeehaw Bob afterwards.
Yeah, I think so.
That was so much fun. Bill and Keith just kind of were like in their own little world. They got involved in the game.
Yeah, we
thingy.
played the game on our phones with the Dave pad.
We totally lost them. That was a lot of fun.
But it was a really good trip. We had an unbelievably fantastic room, a 2-bedroom at Beach Club.
Yeah, it was nice.
And this year, we already have a reservation made, although we may not stay there. Being Vacation Club, and I don't know if everybody knows how Vacation Club works or not, in your home resort, you can. We had good time with you too, Joey's
Yeah,
World.
we did. It was
That
awesome.
was awesome. We're hoping to do it again this year.
Yes, for sure.
Vacation Club, if you're staying at you can get a reservation at your home resort 11 months ahead of your trip. If you're staying anywhere else, you have to wait until 7 months, which gives the people that have that as their home resort first shot. So anytime we have a trip, we always book the Beach Club, which is our home resort. And then at the 7-month window, we try to pick another one to get into that we haven't stayed at or that we want to go back to. Hopefully this year, I don't know.
Is that a motorcycle? My goodness.
It's too cold for a motorcycle. Nah, it's a car. I want to stay. We haven't stayed at any of the monorails or resorts except one night at the Contemporary years ago, and that was before Bay Lake Tower was built. So I'm shooting for maybe one of the monorail resorts if we can get in. Yeah, see what happens. Kind of the luck of the draw.
I just let him decide where we're going, and I go.
Yep, you don't care as long as you're in Florida,
That's
right?
At Disney World.
So last year we were there for Halloween and did the Halloween party, which was loads of fun. way too much fun in some cases. And we did the Cruella de Vil dessert party.
Yes, we did.
We deserted the heck out of it.
Yeah.
This year we're coming the first full week of December,
Yeah.
something like
Yep.
that.
Yep.
So probably going to do the Christmas party.
Well, I've already promised people we're doing that.
Oh,
You know that, remember?
yeah, I guess you did tell me
Yeah,
that.
I did, yes. So.
Are all of these people? Yes,
Yes, we have, Tina.
we did
Oh.
stay at Animal Kingdom. Oh, it's been a few years ago now.
Oh, that was the best trip.
Savannah View room. It was just
awesome.
nothing like sitting on the
Yeah.
balcony with your morning cup of coffee watching the animals.
Oh, that's cool, Tina. That's your home resort. I love Beach Club too. We've stayed the most at Old Key West, really.
Actually, I think it's even now.
With Beach Club?
Yeah, I think it's
Oh,
Beach
okay.
Club and Old Key West are the two we stay at the most.
Yeah.
My goal is to stay everywhere except maybe the Riviera. I'm not sure I can stay there since they don't have buses except once an hour to go to the parks to make everybody ride the Skyliner. And
Okay, so
the
I have
Skyliner's too high up in the air.
Okay, so I have to throw this little story in here, and maybe I've covered it before, but when we were there, we had dinner, and we were just sitting on a bench, and we were getting ready to ride the Skyliner. And this is in October. And Bill, what's that?
The Cruella party.
Oh, yeah. That was wild. But anyway.
We won't go there.
We won't go there. Yeah. Christmas party would be different, I promise. But anyway, we were sitting on a bench and it was dusk. So, it was starting to get dark. And we were just about to get on. And Bill says, and of course we were at Beach Club, so we were close. Bill says, well, if you don't mind, I'd rather ride it the first time in the day. And I'm like, that's fine with me. I don't care. I just want to ride. We got back to our room because we went there after that conversation, heard all the sirens, and that's when the silly thing got stuck. And
it was closed the rest of the trip.
And it was closed, and it opened the Monday after we got home. But point being, had he agreed to go on it at dusk like that, we would have been stuck on it too with all those other people. And so even though I didn't get to ride because I want to ride it really bad, it's good we didn't get stuck. Anyway, that's my story.
I mean, the Skyliner would be great if it was only like 5 feet off the ground all the way. And I'm probably good up to 15 feet. The tall part that's 60 feet tall, I don't think I'm going to like. Although back in the olden days when they had the Skyway between Fantasyland and wherever it went to. I don't even remember anymore.
They were like little buckets.
I rode on that, and I've ridden others.
We didn't do it that first trip, did we?
I don't remember.
No, our very first trip with me, because he'd been a couple times before me, was 93, and we didn't. I'm sure we did not do those in 93, so we never did get to.
Well, I'm not surprised that you guys love the Skyliner, Joey's World. After watching Joey, the video this week in that drop slide, I wouldn't do that.
That's crazy.
He's a better man than I. Where were we? Oh, you're tippy typing.
I'm talking and talking.
Oh, you're talking and typing.
I'm talking and typing.
Just like a woman being able to carry on 2 conversations at once.
Well, 3 if you include yours.
Well, that's true, I guess. So this year, and I did see today that Millennium Falcon will have.
Sorry.
I'm telling you, there's no doubt. And it's not the fall
so true,
that hurts; it's the sudden stop at the end. But
yeah, well, Joey's crazy, but in a wonderful way. I mean, it really looked like a lot of fun, but I don't know that I could do it. That was just scary to me. But I don't like to be all enclosed.
You're not enclosed for very long.
Well, that's true. It was a short enclosure. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, you're not totally enclosed because the floor drops out from underneath you and away you go.
Oh, goodness.
But Millennium Falcon's going to have fast passes.
That's all right.
starting in February, so that will make life maybe a little easier for when I try to write it this fall. And who knows, maybe Rise of the Resistance will have fast passes too.
And I might write it with you.
But
We'll see.
interestingly enough, Disney has changed their fast pass tier for Hollywood studios yet
Yeah,
again.
it's so weird.
The only tier one rides now are Millennium Falcon and Slinky Dog.
Yeah.
So they moved Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower and all the rest of them. Even Toy Story Mania is now a tier two. So that will make life much easier on the fast pass front.
Yeah, we didn't really ride that many rides in October because we were too busy visiting with people and live streaming and
Yeah,
getting video and doing other things.
we rode TTA.
Well, yeah, you have to do that.
I mean that's a rule. I
yeah.
mean they kick you out of Disney World if you don't ride TTA at least once. What else did we ride? Oh, I rode Mission Space because I filmed that.
But
Just posted it a couple
I
of
didn't
weeks
feel
ago.
like doing the one I ride on the orange or whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
the orange side.
I didn't feel like doing that. The strip. We never got
Oh
on.
no,
Toast.
I ride the orange side.
No,
You
I
ride
do,
the green side.
Yeah. Well, either way, I didn't do it.
And
Yeah, exactly, Tina.
what else did we ride? I don't think we rode anything else in Epcot, did we?
Oh, did we do Spaceship Earth once?
I don't think so.
Mm,
We did Test Track
we did?
because I got film of that.
See, I don't remember. That was just months ago.
We did Dinosaur
Yeah, yeah.
because that Dinosaur was what taught me that you need to turn on some rides. You really need to turn your gimbal off because if it's really jerky, the camera doesn't like it.
It makes you want to throw up when you watch the video.
So that's why I got the action cam for roller coaster type rides and stuff like that. And I'm got a thing I'm going to go buy. Originally, there's a wrist mount strap. It's just like a strap that goes around your wrist. You mount the action camera on it. But I found another one I like better. It's actually like a fingerless motorcycle glove looking thing almost. And it mounts right here on the back of your hand. And I would think that would give you a little more control over the camera if you were on a roller coaster.
I don't think I can do Flights of Passage.
I never have.
I don't know. That one's. I'm not sure
Everybody
about
says
that
it's one of the best rides there, and I may have to try to do it sometime. Barefoot Adventures,
Well, hi.
welcome. How are you? Sorry I haven't, been on any of your streams lately, but
We haven't been
life
on a lot.
life
yeah.
has been a little
So
crazy.
busy lately. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't even checked in with Resort TV One very much. I mean,
Yeah,
we'll turn it on and say
watch-
hi,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
a lot of times we won't necessarily watch the whole thing.
Yeah, our Fridays have. Since I switched jobs few months back, our everything has changed in our life, and so we just do the best we can. But oh, thanks. These were made by Cargo. I got them on a little crooked, I think, but I love Cargo's ears. And since we were doing, if you missed it, you can go back and watch it, but. We found out at Christmas we're going to be grandparents, so I wanted to wear my little Christmas ears. Anyway.
No, I thought you were still streaming now and then. Anyway, this fall we'll be doing a week again, and since the kids won't be with us until next year, we get to have the little fancier dining plan.
Oh, yeah, that's
So
true. We went
do
real
it.
cheap in October so that we could.
Yeah, when Jennifer
thought
and
it
her
was gonna-
husband
yeah.
go with us, that we only go with the
Thank
quick
you, Barefoot
service.
Adventures.
When it's just Lori and I, we always get the standard dining plan so we can have a table service meal for dinner.
Now, Bill told me some really awesome news yesterday.
I
He's
did
gonna
tell you
be-
yesterday.
He's going to be sorry he told me
it
this.
hasn't. It's not that awesome until we get some more bills paid off. But
Okay, so Disney Vacation Club is going to start allowing you to use your.
yeah, she makes
Yeah, I
ears.
make ears. Cargo makes ears. I think, although Cargo, I got to tell you, I did. If you're still watching, I did kind of copy your ears to make the ears that I'm doing on the Florida swap, and it worked out really well. So I kind of like the way you make them. Other than I did not sew. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But anyhow, back to what I was saying. Disney Vacation Club is going to start letting you use your points everywhere. So that being said, Bill's been price pointing, so to
You
speak.
see, we could, a lot of times if we wanted to do a second trip,
That's where I'm going with this.
is that, we'd stay a week in a nice hotel and then we'd stay a week in the campground, go camping, which we only have done once, but we did it. So now with the new
And that
points,
was fun.
oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool.
Get a
Message
hold of
us.
us and
Yeah.
get us your logo. We'll see if we can help you with that. This year, with the new points charts that just came out, you can stay
Yeah.
at any of the All Stars and Pop Century for like 8 points a night during the cheapest season, which was the same as when we used points to go camping. No, we haven't yet, Timothy.
There's a lot up in the air with that right now. I think it's going to happen, but we just don't know details.
Yeah, since the main couple that always put it on now have moved to Florida and work for Disney, we don't really know yet what's going to happen with the Indie Disney meet. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen.
Or something is going to happen.
Yeah, something's going to happen,
raise
but
money.
I'm not sure it's going to be the same as it has
Yeah.
been in past years.
But we'll
I'll keep
keep
you
you
posted.
posted.
Yeah,
Jinx.
all mines.
Yeah, all right.
Actually, it was supposed to be great minds, but when
our
my daughter
daughter
was
was
little,
little.
she'd say all minds think alike.
Oh, anyway, so back to the points.
Yeah, it's like 8 points a night, which is ludicrously cheap. So we could do a second trip for like, 60, 70 points.
And my birthday's May 10th, so I always like to go right around my birthday. And if we can swing it, we'll be doing it.
Yeah.
Let's hope. Twice a year, it just makes life here bearable. I know. I'm getting so close to retirement.
I am too.
Oh, wait a minute now. He's retired if nobody knew.
I've been retired for be 7 years this year.
Oh, that would be great, Timothy. We would love for that to happen. And I, like Bill said, I think something's going to happen. We just don't know what yet. So we'll have to keep you posted on that. And of course, the more people that come, the better. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's always a great
Such
day.
a good time. Yeah. Last year we had Yeehaw Bob and Lou Mangello, and
I love Lou Mangello.
oh, he's a trip.
Yes, Port Orleans was included, but I can't remember what the points were on it. It seems like the points for New Orleans, Port Orleans, and Caribbean Beach and Coronado were all about 30 some points a night, if I remember right.
So it's going to be dependent on whether it's the moderate or the deluxe or the what do you call it, the little ones.
Value.
I never can.
You were thinking cheap, weren't you?
Kind of, sort of.
Well, congratulations, Tina.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I retired and took up YouTube as a hobby, and now I guess I'm going to take up raising babies.
On YouTube.
Yeah, that is true. I like.
You do have to get her permission, though.
Uh,
Oh, wait a minute. You'll work something out, won't you?
I'll tell you, you want me to babysit the child? I got your permission. We may have to start doing a little more home vlogging on a more frequent basis.
Not nice, Paula. That's funny.
Yes, Tina, that was the problem in staying in you could use your points other places with some exceptions, but they were always priced a little high. That's why I was, so thrilled that the values, all the All Stars and Pop were going to be that inexpensive. I know a lot of times what we would do if we wanted to stay at a hotel or we needed to grab an extra night, two real
Hi.
geeks.
Hi, guys. Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, us too, or me anyway.
Uh, we just pay cash for extra nights for stuff like that.
But and the problem with staying at a hotel for one night just to say you stayed there is you don't really get much out of it. You get to
I
see
don't
the
get to
room.
enjoy the hotel much.
Yeah, you don't anything to do there or whatever. So we've talked about because we figured that would be a good way to stay everywhere at least once. So we've talked about maybe doing somewhere where you stay 2 nights and then the rest of the nights,
Or
at
a
a
3-4 split,
or yeah,
something like that.
something because it's just you just don't get it. I mean, you're like, oh, was I there?
I mean, we've done some single, a 1-6 split a couple of times. Where we'll be one night at a hotel and then we move.
Yeah, but
And
you don't get that much out of that other
we
than
just
you.
did that in 2018 because we just needed an extra night.
Oh
And it
yeah,
wasn't bad because it was a hotel we'd stayed at before. We stayed at Saratoga and we had
we
just
had the
an
most
amazing view.
amazing view. We saw Disney Springs, and the water was right below us. So we'd stand out on the little balcony, and people doing the cars, the
Amphicars.
amphicars would be waving at us and hollering at us and stuff. That was so much fun, and I
Yeah,
really enjoyed
that
that.
was the second time we'd stayed at Saratoga, and it was a much better trip than the first time.
Yeah, first time they weren't even completed yet, were they?
No,
The
they were
first
still
time,
building off on one
that
end,
was a terrible trip.
and we were really far away from everything. This time we were only there for one night, but we were over in Congress Park, so we were close to everything, and we were right
Yeah,
on the water.
yeah, it was really awesome.
I mean, if we could have stayed in that room the whole trip, it would have been
We would have
wonderful.
been totally okay with that. Yeah, that was a really just a great spot where it was. Anyway,
Yeah,
oh okay, yeah,
yeah. I posted that
that was
after we
just
got home.
that was so fun, and it was the best view of Disney Springs and the water and everything. It was fun. I enjoyed that. That was weird.
What, your dog, is that doggy making noise somewhere?
I don't know what I heard. I think it was just Cameron snorting or something. I
Oh
don't
well,
know.
that's
We have
probably
dogs
possible.
everywhere. We did have Buddy up on my lap before the live stream started, but he took off. So,
So yeah,
excuse me. Sorry, I've been kind of under the weather.
yeah, that's kind of our year in review and our plans. Really, my goal is to hit 1,000 subs by the end of 2020.
Well, that would be amazing.
Now, whether I can make that or not, I don't know. I may. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
awesome.
I'll get that out for Lori, and we'll see what we can do for you.
That's cool.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why we're having such a hard time getting subs when we have so many people. What? We want to see an episode of what?
Mr. Mom.
Oh,
That
too
was a
funny.
funny
Logging
movie, by
baby.
the way.
Yeah, that was a funny movie.
Um,
Love the puppies. Yep, we do.
I forget what we were saying. My mind is just
About I was
totally
just saying
blank.
that it just blows my mind that we have
Oh,
so many views and hardly any subs, and most people it's the other way around. They get tons of subs, but they struggle to get the views. So I don't know. That's
maybe I just don't have a very good on-camera personality.
whatever, dude. I'm the one who doesn't have the good on camera.
But I don't know. Like I say, we're shooting for 1,000 by the end of the year. Uh, I take what I could get, I guess. But that's one of our big goals. Of course, the watch time. I still post something once a week. Uh, well, thank you, Tina. I appreciate that. And with the baby, there may be some more frequent updates. We'll have to see, or who knows? I may not have time for YouTube at all.
Nah, that won't
I'll
happen.
be neck deep in dirty diapers. But we'll see how it goes. Uh, I mean, God love Josh. He's the one that
He started all this
started
for
me
us.
on this trip,
He really encouraged us.
and it's been fun. For the longest time, I would refuse to have my picture taken. I hated it,
Oh, we love you
and
guys. We love all of you. Actually, you guys are all great.
Well, we hope so, Tina. And
Okay, thanks, Tina.
oh, well, that's funny. We talked about that earlier, too, Real Geeks.
That's funny.
We're
Yeah,
at 516 as of today, but my watch time hours the last 365 days are now at 4,100. So I kind of did it backwards. I'll check real quick here, Barefoot Adventures. Your stream, take over.
oh, hello, everybody. It's me. It's Lori. So I've been working just a little bit about my life. I started working in eye care back in October. Be quiet, Cameron. A total, and I may have mentioned this before, total change of pace and
We got it.
hey,
Nice looking logo. I like that.
oh, that is. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, so it's been the end of the year in eye cares, like doctors, anything, is people wanting to use all their insurance and everything. And, I just thought I was going to die. I would go to work and I would come home and I mean, the long hours, overtime, which they don't like, but you don't have any choice. And, the phone never stops and just on and on and on. And finally, this last week, it started getting a little more tolerable because, towards the end of December, into the 1st of January, I'm like, do I even want to keep doing this? But I like the job. I do. So, oh,
Well,
okay, sure.
no, I'm not sure I want to do that.
Anyway,
But
so that's back to you. I just filled them in on my job.
what you really need to do is just everybody needs to shout me out all the time, and maybe I can get there, and then I can give you any leftover watch time hours I have.
And here's the thing I think, there you go. I'm ready, Tina. I've got a couple more years yet. I'll be 60 in May, so I'm hoping that, well, Bill would probably like me to work till 70, but
And we won't talk about how old I am.
yeah, that's part of the reason I'm not working till 70. But anyway, I totally oh, I know what I was going to say. If I don't think people realize that you can subscribe and not hit that button that notifies you every time, so you can just go on and watch whenever you want. But then you can still subscribe, and that
Well,
would
the
help.
big thing is that you actually, once you subscribe, it can't just be a subscribe. They do have to watch some video and
Oh,
leave a comment, or YouTube will think that it's a spam sub
oh, and
and
get rid
delete
of
it.
it. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
So, like, I was at Monday, I was at 519 subs. Today, I'm at 516. So they took 3 away from me, or the people just
Probably because like our UPS guy, he's sub, but he doesn't like the stuff we talk about.
right.
So he's probably not watching, and yeah, so that makes sense. So they get rid of him. Well,
But I mean, that's just the way YouTube works.
yeah, not fun, but we'll get there eventually.
Oh, thanks to Real
Thanks.
Geeks. That's awesome. We
We'll do the
appreciate it.
same.
I've been tempted to. I mean, Josh is a. No, we're in Indiana.
Yeah. No, I wish we were in Georgia. Well, no, I wish we were in Florida. But I mean, I wish we were that much closer. No, we're in Indiana. And right now I'm not liking it. It's that time of year that just drags me down. I hate winter. Although it has not been a bad winter for us at all. We've had a lot of warm temperatures for this time of year and very little
Yeah,
snow.
because it's 41 right now.
And it's been raining all day, so it's really ugly out right now. So
But I've been thinking about shooting Josh a message and see if he might shout me out on a couple of Friday night streams and see if that will help.
well, tonight they're doing Magic Kingdom, but then they're going to do the resorts around after the fireworks.
Yeah.
So I was thinking we might stop what we're doing and jump on for a little bit after that. Oh, okay. So you're just a little older than me.
No, I'm a lot older than
No,
you.
not you, Tina.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. So you get it. I wish I could retire. I just haven't done anything long enough to retire at 60, but that's okay. Time flies, and I'm not wishing time away. See the way I look at it. Huh? Oh, Joey's best bud. Sorry. Hello from Lieutenant Joey's best bud for the resistance. That's right.
Yes, but I don't know if we kind of combined two different genres, resistance is futile.
Let's see here.
Oh, I'm all right, Timothy. I'm glad you joined us and
Yeah.
sit here for all of this silliness. Coffee with Jim Beam. Yeah, I guess that'd probably work. Although I'm
You
much
guys know where that gets me.
I much prefer Jack Daniels. Thank you
Oh,
very
too
much.
funny.
And actually, never mind. We won't go there.
We'll save that for private conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a dog coming from
Cameron. Come here, Cameron. Come here.
You want to be on the live
You want to
stream?
be on live stream? Come here. Come here.
This is going to be a
Oh,
trick.
if we can do this.
Oh,
He's a big boy.
look at the camera.
Look right there, Cameron. Look. Oh, he's not liking this. Never mind.
No, he didn't.
Buddy, where are you? You just want to do it on. Come on up. Buddy, where are you?
Well, and you know, Fred, that's one thing that I tried to do.
There he is.
We're gonna have to go put him away.
Probably.
I would live stream, but we'd only do it like once a month, and post a video all of the other weeks of that month. So that way you're kind of doing a mix of the two. Some
Yeah.
people prefer videos, some people prefer live streams, some people just, if you're really popular, they just want to see you no matter what you're doing. Hi, baby boy. It's my baby boy. Yes, you're precious. Cameron, if you unplug the computer, you're going to be in trouble. So, you know, you might consider, you know, throwing a live stream in, just not as often as you were. And will you be quiet?
Cameron.
See what that does for you. Not going to drop the dog. Not going to drop the dog. Not going to drop the dog because that would be bad.
He always lands on it, all four paws, though.
Yeah, it's about like
He's
a
all the
cat.
time jumping off the table when we land on it. Cameron Pierre. Oh. Hi there, baby boy. Give mama love.
Well, we've been at this for 47 and a half minutes. So I think we're going to start thinking about wrapping it up. I do want to thank everybody that hung out for so long.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We
Thanks.
always have a good time.
Thanks for all of the congratulations.
Thank you, everybody.
And
And of course, you'll be seeing lots more updates when
I'm sure that
when the time comes.
maybe when we start accumulating baby stuff, we'll have to do a baby stuff video.
Yeah, midnight. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of a cool idea, although do you really get that many people on a live stream at midnight?
Yeah, I'm usually gone by midnight most of the time.
Yeah, well, you have to get up and go to work.
That's true.
I mean, I'm still up at midnight, but I'm normally not. Oh, I have to admit
I did the dishes before the live stream. But
I-
go
I-
ahead, I get it.
I do get on Expedition Greg's live streams late at night sometimes.
Okay, Tina, we'll be on sometime. I don't know when exactly because we've got some things we're doing, but I'd like to pop on after the fireworks or right at the fireworks so we can catch the monorail loop resort stuff. So anyway, yeah, but we'll see you sometime.
Anyway, thank all of you for being here. Thanks for the congratulations.
We love all you guys.
Give us a thumbs up, shout us out,
And thank you for the congrats.
and we appreciate all you guys. And thanks a lot, and we will see you later.
Bye.
Bye.